If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 23 of the second season here at AC Milan. We can, if things go our way, round out the Serie A title in today's episode. If we get the results we need and Napoli and Udinese drop points, we can guarantee the title today. There are 5 games to go, 15 points to aim for, and we are 8 points ahead. So if we win all of our games, we guarantee the title. We've got Lazio first, then Roma, then Fiorentina. So not the easiest of ties to try and win the title. And then we have Udinese as the second last game of the season. So if we, for whatever reason, lose all 3 and Udinese win all 3, that could be a massive game. Hopefully, though, by the time we get there, we'll have won the title. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure that you get all future videos in this series and the My Player series. But without any further ado, let's jump into the game against Lazio. We know what we have to do. 3 wins and the title is ours. We have the best defensive record in the league, as you can see there, but Lazio are joint second with the best defensive record in the league. So it's not going to be easy. You'd say, maybe by those stats, a low-scoring draw, a 0-0 or a 1-1. But Lazio do have some very good players in there, including, of course, Felipe Anderson, who we've been interested in a number of times in this series, but haven't yet made the plunge to bring him in. We went with Berardi, and he's going to start for me here in this one on the right-hand side. It's a full-strength starting lineup. We played a rotated side against Juventus for the Coppa Italia tie at the end of yesterday's episode. So we're back up to a full quota of starting players here. Backer up top, Verdi, Verratti and Bonaventura in the middle, Elshar and Berardi out wide. So fingers crossed we can get the win that we want. Corner for Lazio, just 4 minutes in, and it's a dangerous one as well. Romagnoli chests that down for some reason, despite me telling him to clear it. Felipe Anderson actually gives that straight to Carlos Bacca. Well, thank you very much. Nazi's quite quick, though. And apparently, Bacca can't turn without losing the ball. Nazi into Parolo, shots on target, but a comfortable save for Donnarumma. Well, somehow Lazio get a chance on goal there, but it didn't come in the way you might have expected it from the corner. But there's the first chance of the game. We might be able to get ourselves a second chance of the game, and maybe the first goal. Semena Verdi in behind on the left foot. Verdi hits it straight at the keeper. He didn't quite get the connection on it he wanted. Backer into the middle. Barisa comes to punch clear. Verratti will knock this down first time to Elshar, but Basta gets it away. Berardi will bring it down though. I've got an itch on my nose. It's driving me mad right now, but I'm not going to itch it until this move is over. Oh, Decilio's past the defender. The ball comes in. Oh, thank the Lord. Oh. Chance for Lazio, chance for me, but we stay at 0-0. Felipe Anderson. Oh, it's an early cross. It's a weird one. Decilio will get it away. Basta. Verratti, well, tackles him, but then gets nowhere near the ball. Basta does Verratti with a turn, and a cross comes in. Keeper's going to come. He's not going to get there. Thankfully, Thiago Silva did, but Romagnoli knocks it down. Oh, Pereira, their striker with a glorious opportunity to just put it into an empty net to give Lazio a 1-0 lead. Brilliant reaction save from Donnarumma in the first place, and then I don't know how he's missed that. That should be 1-0 Lazio, but it's not. We stay goalless. It's a nice ball into Biglia. He's got some space here. Trying to close him down with Thiago Silva. Overcommitted there. We just slowed him down enough though. Good turn by Nazi into Pereira, who missed the open goal a moment ago, and draws a great save out of Donnarumma this time around. Tried to just block the angles off, and the only place he could shoot there with Romagnoli in front of him was towards that top corner. And I think that was destined to bury in that top corner as well if it weren't for the attentions of our young goalkeeper between the sticks, who's going to come out for this as well and punch it well clear. Oh, it's been a close game so far. Lazio have had the better of the chances, but we still stay at 0-0. Verratti. Elshar's making the run, so we'll slot him in. Really good ball. Stefan Ashrawi in the box. Where do we go, though? We'll have to cut back. I need someone arriving on the edge. Here's Marco Verratti. Verratti with the effort, well saved by the keeper. Unfortunately for him, it drops to the one defender in between my 2 attackers. Otherwise, that would have been a simple finish for me. We'll get this to Bacca, though. And if he could get a turn in, just poke it for Verdi, but too much on the pass. There's half-time. Chances at both ends. It could be 2-2, but it's not. It's still 0-0. Here's Ravel Morrison. Out wide to Antonio Candreva. Forcing him further and further wide, but he's played it inside to Parolo, lays it across. Romagnoli gets a vital block on. I don't know whether that shot was actually on target there, but it needed a block just to make sure. Antonio Candreva to stand the ball into the box. Lazio have been the better side here, but we're still holding them to a 0-0. Giving that straight to Bonaventura. Bacca to Verdi, who's got no stamina left. We'll look for Carlos Bacca again. I might have to shoot in a minute, but Bacca's been able to get past the defenders and, looking for that far top corner. Scored a goal from a similar angle with a similar kind of shot in yesterday's video, but this time not quite getting his angles right, and it flies a foot over the top of the bar. Could definitely tell that these are the two best defences in the league, despite the number of chances, still 0-0. Here's Antonio Candreva up against Mattia De Chilio. Oh, he's just knocked it round him beautifully. That was so well done from... Oh, he's still going! Donnarumma with a good save. I thought Thiago Silva was going to outmuscle him. Candreva just powered past him as well. What a run. Aren't Lazio going to steal all 3 points with the last corner of the game? No. Catch that, Donnarumma. They still might. One more corner to come. Why has Donnarumma punched that? If this costs me a goal, I will be pissed. Corner's come in again from Candreva. Mauri's up. Oh, God, get rid. Get rid. Where's the ball? That is the most ridiculous goal to concede. If Donnarumma just catches that first corner, then it's fine. I was just hammering B there. You couldn't see where the ball was, and in the end, it just bounces off 5 different knees and ends up in the back of the net, and Lazio have themselves all 3 points. Bonaventura to Berardi. Can we get a goal back immediately? Bonaventura to Verratti, who will eventually get it under control. Looks for Bonaventura again. He's in the box. Bonaventura! I thought it was going to happen. I thought it was going to happen. It's now or never from the corner. Berardi to stand up into the middle. Verratti's underneath it! And over the bar with the extravagant effort and a 1-0 defeat at the Stadio Olimpico. Devo. Absolutely Devo that. We didn't deserve to lose. Equally, we didn't deserve to win. A point each would have been a fair result, but Lazio win it thanks to that ridiculous goal at the very death. Into Roma we go. Late with the challenge there with Bonaventura. Perotti's got the turn on Berardi. And the early cross. We need to get this away. Dumbia's up. Oh, that's not gone well, and it's straight to Donnarumma with a save via Axel Witzel's right boot. Getting a booking there, no surprise. Corner for Roma though. Bonaventura with that yellow card now, so going to have to be careful. Donnarumma does well though to come and claim that. Should have done that against Lazio, shouldn't you, dickhead? El Sol still off Crescenzi. Get it quickly to Verdi. Look for Bacca. Verdi's gone again. We'll time the pass right, so he's onside, and he's beaten the defender. Simone Verdi in behind. Oh, Bacca tidies it off. I just didn't know what to say there. I was like, is it going to go in when it comes back off the post, headed towards the far side of the goal? Lovely shot from Verdi. So unlucky not to score. But thankfully, Carlos Bacca's there. And how he squeezed it in like that, I have no idea. Just barely any gap to aim at there with the post. How has he done that? That is a world-class finish from Carlos Bacca with a man on his shoulder as well. We're 1-0 in front at the Stadio Olimpico. It steps past the challenge of Bonaventura. Lucky there not to catch him and take him down. That might have been a second yellow for him there. Working this. Oh, Witzel, that's slightly unnecessary. If he hadn't tried that flick, they may have been able to get a decent effort on goal and actually equalise there. Keeper's coming, he's not got there. We'll keep that in so that they don't get a corner. And actually, Florenzi gets it nicely up to Carlos Bacca. And Simone Verdi will get it back to the Colombian. We'll look here for Verratti, and we might actually be on a great counter here. We'll thread through El Sarawi. It wasn't the best of passes. He just needs to get away from the defenders, which he's done well. We'll look for Bacca at the back post. Carlos Bacca's up. Silerson comes to punch. So from a chance at one end, we're straight up the other for a chance at the other end, but it's still just 1-0, and it's almost half-time now. We win it back. That wasn't meant for you, but never mind. Bacca will get this back to Verratti. We'll look to get it into Bacca again, but unfortunately the pass was misplaced. Florenzi, space for Berardi here. We got caught there. An advantage has been played. Berardi's going to try and get the cross in. Perotti just slides in between man and ball, but did get something on it. Corner at the very beginning of the second half. Can we get a second goal? That's the question. Bonaventura's up. Oh, so close. So close to a second. Really good header from Bonaventura there. Oh, just bending away. I think we might need a second goal though, because Roma look dangerous. Mauri to Verratti. Oh, where's Elso when you need him? Never mind. There's Carlos Bacca in space. Bacca will try and get it in the near post. What a finish from Carlos Bacca with the outside of his right foot. 20 minutes to go. It's Roma 0, Milan 2. Why couldn't we have had this sort of performance at the Stadio Olimpico in the last game? We might have got 6 points. We get a defeat against Lazio, but it looks like we are going to be getting a win against Roma. Really nice finish. That's beautifully done. 2-0. Axel Witsel with a throw for Roma. 8 minutes to go. Oh, Berardi does well there. And a second attempt as well. I'm going to fire this up looking for Bacca. Okay, Jose Mari's just stood there in the way. In mind. That might cost us a goal here. Manolas across to Zhao Mario, and it would have cost us a goal had Donnarumma not made a good save down low. We're still in front, and I still feel comfortable of getting all 3 points, but Roma are definitely banging on the door now, trying to get at least one back. Donnarumma comes to punch that, and he's now just lying on the floor in the middle of the box, still rolling around, before he finally gets up to his feet. Mo Salah looking to turn the ball into the middle. Diego Prossi with a turn, and he has brought one back for Roma. Fires it in at the near post. 2-1. Oh, I'm getting really frustrated with the goals I'm conceding right now, but thankfully we've already scored 2 in this one, and we're still in front. See if we can grind out the final few moments. Free kick for Manolas. Just floating it in. Oh, where's that going? Oh, out for a Roma corner is where it's going. I've no idea who flicked it on. I think it was Thiago Silva. Silerson is up in the box. You can see him there on the edge of the 6-yard box, but they've played it to the edge, and Berardi's going to steal this away. Bacca could be in for a hat-trick. Surely Carlos Bacca will score now with an empty goal. Bacca for a hat-trick. Is that on target? Yes, it is. It's going to be a 3-1 win. Carlos Bacca. They threw the keeper up to try and get themselves an equaliser. It really has backfired on them there. Carlos Bacca gets a hat-trick. Just rolls that into an empty net. 3-1 the final score here. There goes the final whistle. A 3-1 scoreline. The score sheet reads Bacca, Bacca, Bacca. A hat-trick for the first time in a while for Carlos Bacca. The third one, of course, rather easier than the others. They were my only 3 shots on target. Wow. Clinical finishing from the Colombian. The 3 shots we have on target, and we score every single one. So 3 points from the opening 2 games. We're going to need a win now against Fiorentina, who are just about to play Cesena, as you can see there, at home. We played away against Lazio. We played away against Roma. Are we away against Fiorentina as well? I hope not. I don't want 3 away games. This we're at home, and then away on the final day to Palermo. Right then, let's move on to the game against Fiorentina. So, quickly to Verratti and on to Bonaventura. I'm just going to hit this because that's why it's almost going to go in. Decent effort, good save from Tatarusanu, who's been very good for Fiorentina whenever we've played against them. Bonaventura looking for a goal this time around. The pace on that shot was outstanding. Bonaventura makes it Milan 1. Fiorentina 0, 3 minutes in. The whip and the pace that he struck that at. The camera can barely keep up with it. The keeper dived but got nowhere near it. We're already 1-0 up here. Great shot, good finish. Milan in front. Berardi. Florenzi's made the run down the line, but I can't get it to him because Marcos Alonso has stolen the ball off me. Berardi trying desperately to close him down. That's a great ball in as well. Keeper's come. He's going to not get there properly, and thankfully Romagna, he's given a pen. What for? Did Donnarumma clout Mario Gomez? Gomez tried to head that on target. Donnarumma tried to punch it. Gomez has headed it. How is that a penalty? Oh my God. That is the worst penalty decision I've ever seen. It's definitely up there. Gomez with the pen. Donnarumma saves. Justice is done. Yes, we stay 1-0 in front. Oh, unless they score this header. No, we've gotten it clear. Justice is done. Milan 1, Fiorentina 0. They miss from the spot. Rodriguez is giving it straight to Verratti. Also, Bacca's offside, so I can't give it to him. But Simone Verdi's got loads of space. Verdi in behind. Simone Verdi, 2-0. They were so concerned with stopping me from getting it to Bacca that they just let Simone Verdi run straight through the middle of their defence. What's Bacca's run? He draws 2 defenders with him. And then Verdi's just like, well, all right, I'll run through here, shall I? 2-0 in front. Verdi to Bonaventura, quickly out to Florenzi. Bacca, if I could play him in first time, we might be in for a third. Carlos Bacca will turn inside the defender. Bacca is in for a third. Fiorentina are just falling apart. This is not how I remember Fiorentina being, or not how I remember Fiorentina being like when we played them last. They've just completely crumbled. We had a number of chances before we started scoring goals. And with 3-0 up inside the opening half an hour, Bacca's gotten 1, Bacca 1, Verdi 1, and Bonaventura 1. Milan 3. Verratti steals it off. Paul Valero. Bonaventura could slot through Simone Verdi in for a 4th. straight through the keeper. 33 minutes played, 4-0. We are absolutely destroying Fiorentina here. They have no answer to it whatsoever. They give the ball away in the midfield, and then again, it's just a simple slotted through ball. Verdi takes it in his stride and then puts... Oh, it got deflected. That's unfortunate for the keeper. Deflected off the instep of the defender through the keeper's legs into the back of the net. Milan 4, Fiorentina 0. 34 minutes in. Florenzi. Forward to Berardi. Through the gap there to Bacca, who spins him nicely into Verratti. Do I go back to Bacca? No, we'll go to El Shaarawy. He's got more space here on this side. And then we'll turn inside, which is done really nicely. We'll just drive in here and then pull it back. And Bacca pokes it home. It's going to be 20 minutes before before full time. There goes the final whistle. The leaking of the Fiorentina defence stops at 5. It could have been oh so different if they'd scored that penalty, though. If they'd have brought it back to 1-1 with their penalty very early on, who knows how that game would have turned out. As it happens, they just fell apart and completely collapsed. We get 3 points from the game against Roma. We get 3 points from the game against... 1 second. You probably can't see because I'm in the way. But... we've won Serie A! With 2 games to go, we are 7 points clear. Nobody can catch us. Udinese have just done terribly. We've got Udinese next, but they've dropped from 3rd to 5th. Napoli have tried to keep up with us. Despite losing to Lazio, we've still won Serie A with 2 games to go. Bacca's hat-trick against Roma and then Fiorentina's complete destruction. And we're champions. We are champions of Italy. I didn't expect it to happen that quickly. I was expecting to maybe finish mid-table first season and then maybe Europa League second season and challenge for the title or Champions League spots in season 3. As it happened, we finished second season 1 and we're going to finish first in the second season. Delighted with that. We're going to have 2 final Serie A games in tomorrow's episode. Then the episode after that, the suit will be back out for the cup final against Torino, and then we'll decide what to do from there on for season 3, because we need to win the Champions League yet here with AC Milan to truly resurrect the Rossoneri to where they used to be. But that's going to bring today's episode to a close, guys. Drop the video a like for a Serie A Championship win. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further videos on the channel. And I'll see you next time.